So, I used to work at Chili's, and I didn't hate people until I started working at Chili's. I'm gonna come back to you now. That was fun, for me at least. So I used to work at Chili's, and I found out how stupid people are working in the restaurant industry. No one can say guacamole. It's so easy to say. You can say it with me. Guacamole. Guacamole. Thank you. Thank you. See, you can do it. Everyone's like, yo, chips and gravy. Guacamole. It's like, oh, guacamole. Yes, very well. And who likes Chipotle? The restaurant Chipotle. Yeah. Awesome restaurant. Chipotle, yeah. Chipotle, not only is Chipotle an awesome restaurant, but it's a flavor, it's a pepper, and so we have these things at Chili's called honey Chipotle crispers. No one can say Chipotle either. So they're not just a combination of flavor. Everyone's just like, hi, I'll have the honey. You just give me these puppy dog eyes. Like I have to be like, oh, you want the honey Chipotle ones, don't you? Oh, it's cute. You gotta sound it out. Sound it out. Honey Chipotle. They can't do it. It's so bad. I had 3 very outstanding customers though that came in, and they just made a dent on me. The first interesting experience was I had a lady who didn't think salmon was seafood. I was like, where is it? Does it walk around? Like, so there's a custom combo where you can get 2 different meats, or a fish, because that's not really meat. Well, she thought it was a meat. Because, you know, I want to get the steak and the shrimp, but I can't eat seafood, so I'm going to get the steak and the salmon. I was looking at her, I was like, well, you're going to die. If you get the salmon, I was like, miss, it's salmon is seafood. She goes, no, it isn't. Oh, okay, I'll put it in for you. I'm just gonna get it. And she didn't die. Well, at least that night. She might be dead right now, and I hope she is. Nah, that's harsh. But the next person that made a real big impression on me was this couple. I guess they were a couple. There's 2 people as a couple, whatever. Guy and a girl. Actually, they were like mid-40s maybe, and the lady was like, you know, I can't eat green vegetables. I have high cholesterol. That's what she said. That's not my joke. That's just what she said. And I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking if you have high cholesterol, you probably want to eat healthy foods. You want to eat green vegetables. Whatever. I'm not going to correct them. I want to get my $5 tip on a $300 check. Whatever. So I was like, okay, fine. You know, no green vegetables. You know, no lettuce, no pickles. She's like, no, you can keep the pickles. Miss. But the pickles is a vegetable. This time I was like really still nervous correcting people because they are adamant about what they know. And but no, but if it was a cucumber and then you pickle it and it's a pickle, it's a vegetable. And she's just like, it's like what? And the guy that she was with is like, what? Yo. And they caught eyes. They looked right at each other. They looked from me back to each other, and the guy goes, yo. Pickles is vegetables. So I taught them about the things that the earth provides us. 40 years, they didn't know what a vegetable is. And that's not even the best one. This has to take the cake by far. I used to work mornings a lot because I do comedy at nights. Whoa! Sorry about that. And so there was this guy, it was like 12 o'clock, an hour after we opened up, real slow morning. He was a Vietnam vet coming in by himself. I know he was a Vietnam vet because his hat said Vietnam veteran on it. And I didn't like want to ask him about it. I was just like, okay, cool. This guy could be crazy. But he was pretty cool. Like, he seemed cool so far, you know. He's just getting a couple beers by himself, just chilling, shooting shit at me. I'm like, all right, man, you know, a couple Budweisers. 12 on a Saturday. Okay, so you know, he starts deciding that he's gonna order food now, and every meal comes with sides. You get 2 sides with pretty much everything, and you can always kind of switch out. Everything comes with a specific thing, but you can change them out. He's like, all right, so let me see what I can. And he starts like reading them off to me, you know, because as if I don't already know them. And he's like, all right, cinnamon apple, broccoli, black beans. And what's black beans? And I was like taken back that you don't know what black beans are, so I repeated his question just out of shock. He's like, what's black beans? What's black beans? It's like he thought I didn't know. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, Jesus Christ, this dude's been through the Vietnam War. and he doesn't know what black beans are. Like, I could just imagine there had to have been a point where he was like, gonna find out. And then it just got taken away from him. He's like, oh, I gotta put this down for a second. He's like, just getting off the helicopter in Vietnam. They're at their landing pad, LZ X-ray or whatever the shit that was from We Were Soldiers. I don't know. Mel Gibson's great. I was totally contrary. I said he's great. Fuck him. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so they're camp, base camp, or whatever. And the sergeant comes up. He's like, "All right, boys, we've got our rations for the day. We've got cinnamon apples, broccoli, and black beans." And he's like, "Sarge, what are black beans, sir?" And he's like, "What are black beans?" But then he's like, "Okay, I guess I gotta tell you." Well, you see, and then all of a sudden missiles start coming down, and they gotta charge in the belly. "You hold that thought, we're gonna go kill Charlie, and then I swear to God, if we make it out of here alive, we're gonna go to Chili's and I'll tell you everything about it." And then, here's what happened. He was the only one who survived that mission, and he came to Chili's to keep up the bargain, He's like, "I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna ask the waiter."